Lions for Youth heat race number 1. Rumbles into turn number 3. Pistolac and Shoemate from the front row. Green flag in the air. Shoemate into 1 and 2, uses the momentum as we've got some bumping and banging going on in behind him. Here comes Corey Wormling. Corey Wormling just went from 6th to 2nd through turns 1 and 2. The 9K on the move. As he comes off of turn number 4, Shoemate is leading, and Corey Wormling has that momentum still wound up. He's coming after Travis Shoemate down the back straightaway. He sizes him up. He goes high, going to try and cut it down off of turn number 4. Corey Wormling coming after Shoemate at the front of the field. Wormling holds it down on the inside of the racetrack, going to try and slide up. He gets out of shape. Travis Shoemate able to maintain the top spot. David Davis from 5th to 3rd now off of turn number 2. Pistolac is 4th. Jadwin, Clemens, and LaRock. Corey Wormling is pulled back up to the back bumper. Travis Shoemate off of turn number 2. He's got to run into turn number 3. He sends her off down to the bottom of the racetrack, slides across the groove, and the 9K has gone from 6 to 1. Corey Wormling to the lead. Corey Wormling out in front. Travis Shoemate in 2nd. David Davis in 3rd. Devin Jadwin in 4th. Ty Clemens in 5th. Mike Pistolac and Sean LaRock doing side-by-side racing for the 6th position. Give it to LaRock. Into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Corey Wormling, boy howdy, he took that lead and he has not looked back. A 2-second advantage for the 9K, the Flying Worm, living up to the nickname right now. A straightaway advantage for Corey Wormling. Shoemate in 2nd. Davis. Clemens took a peek to the inside of Devin Jadwin for the 4th position. Couldn't make it happen. White flag is out. Corey Wormling, oh boy, a puff of smoke coming out of the engine of the 9K. He's off the pace, down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Now the battle for 2nd is going to become the battle for the lead. Coming off of turn number 4, David Davis with a frontside slide drop into turn number 3. Davis is up against the wall. He's up against the fence. Corey Wormling's still going to win this heat race. Travis Shoemate is going to come home 2nd. Devin Jadwin scored his 3rd, but how about that? Oh my goodness. Joey Price inside of row number 2 in Sean Zelenka's car. Still looking to break through for the first victory of the season for the driver of car number 11. Couple of fast guys coming from deep in this one. Green flags in the air. Final heat race is underway. Field thunders into 1 and 2. Casey Kynette takes the lead. Braden Lemire motors around CR Ison Zimmer for 3rd. Joey Price and Colby Hanna getting together as they run 5th and 6th now. Coming into turns number 3 and 4. Casey Kynette's going to lead lap number 1 with Braden Lemire in tow. Corey Craver sizes up and dips her down to the inside of CR Ison Zimmer through 1 and 2, but he pushes big time, and here comes Joey Price as he closes back up on the 21 car. Into 3 and off of 4. Braden Lemire staying right with the 26. 2 laps complete. Lemire stuck. Oh, trouble for Corey Craver into the wall and upside down. 1 and 2. Corey Craver, boy, howdy, that car just went, darted right into the fence. Lights out. 6 to go. Casey Kynette out in front of the Delaware double file restart. Leader starts up front. Everybody files in behind him. Green flag back out. Into 1 and 2. Kynette takes off with the lead. Colby Hanna, the outside of CR Ison Zimmer. The Dark Knights into 3rd. Braden Lemire sent that thing in there. Kynette continues to lead. Lemire continuing to follow closely in 2nd. Colby Hanna into 3rd. Smoking Joey into 4th. CR Ison Zimmer in 5th. Braden Lemire trying to keep pace with Casey Kynette. We're halfway home. 4 up, 4 down, 4 to go. Kynette putting a little distance between himself and Braden Lemire. Lemire driving her in deep into turn number 3. trying to keep pace with Kynette. That time a half a second lead for the 26 car. Colby Hanna about a second behind Braden Lemire, as Lemire coming in again pushes and allows Hanna to close in the battle for second. 2 to go this time. Kynette off of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway is taking him to Gapplebee's a little bit. Coming off of turn number 4, white flag for Casey Kynette. In 1 and 2. Former veteran, a veteran of the Marine Corps into turn number 3 and off of turn number 4. Casey Kynette brings her home. Wins it. Braden Lemire in second. Colby Hanna, Joey Price, and C.R. Eisenzimmer. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Heat race number 2, final heat race of the evening, going to Casey Kynette. All right. A-Mod fans in the house. C.R. Eisenzimmer and Travis Shoemate on the front row. Off of turn number 4, we're green at Electric City Speedway. Drag race into turns 1 and 2. Travis Shoemate gets the motor running up on the top of the racetrack, and Freight Trains to the lead. C.R. Eisenzimmer slams the door on Joey Price for second. Now Eisenzimmer out of shape through 3 and 4. Joey Price is able to take the second spot in the 11 car. Colby Hanna now making moves, not faking moves, and the 98H is on to the bottom step of the podium right now through 1 and 2. Eisenzimmer battles back as we've got a race for the lead. Travis Shoemate and Joey Price. Price fired a nasty slider through 3 and 4. He was able to slam the door on Shoemate. Shoemate trying to battle back through 1 and 2 as Price starts to assert himself a little bit. Colby Hanna into third. C.R. Eisenzimmer in fourth. Lemire is sideways through 3 and 4. And Ty Clemens continues to move forward in the 12 car. Ty Clemens started 10th, and he's already cut that position in half. Colby Hanna has taken the second spot off of turn number 4. Ty Clemens staying down around the tractor tire. Shoemate, maybe something askew on the 4C as he's having trouble keeping that car straight. It's Price, Hanna, and Clemens now the top 3. Clemens 10th to 3rd in just the first few laps. He's got a hot rod, the white 12. Can he keep the momentum rolling? Price through 1 and 2 with just over a second lead. Price now stumbles on the top of 3 and 4. Nobody close enough to capitalize. Clemens takes a peek to the inside of Hanna for second. Settles back into third off of turn number 2. Travis Shoemate in fourth. C.R. Eisenzimmer in fifth. Devin Jadwin trying to keep pressure on the 16OZ for fifth off of turn number 4 this time. Nothing going. Casey Kynette running the bottom. Everybody else pretty much up on the top of the racetrack through 1 and 2. Ty Clemens tried a Hail Mary down on the bottom of the racetrack. It did not work this time. He keeps her down on the bottom of the racetrack, puts the nose into the second spot, but is unable to hold that. Slides up, scrubs off some speed, but settles back into third. Price with a half a straightaway lead over Colby Hanna. Then it's Ty Clemens and about a straightaway back to Travis Shoemate. And now coming off of turn number 4, Joey Price completes the 10th lap. They're halfway home. 10 up, 10 down, 10 to go. Clemens keeping that pressure on Colby Hanna in the second spot. Oh! Price way out of shape through 3 and 4. Nobody close enough to do anything. Clemens sticking with Hanna. They're both trying to stick with Price. Top of 3 and 4. Very tricky right now. Price tiptoes through this time. Makes it through okay. Ty Clemens puts the nose into the second spot by the hair on his chinny chin chin. 51 thousandths of a second. Hanna battles back on the outside of turn number 2. Clemens and Hanna side by side for second all the way around the Electric City Speedway. This time Clemens is going to come up and close the door on the Dark Knight. Smoking Joey not that far out in front of the Wiz. The Dark Knight a little out of shape off of turn number 2, and Colby Hanna, the orange 98, falls back. The white number 12 is closing in on the blue 11. Cue the Jaws music as we've got a slide job for the race lead. Off of turn number 2, Price battles back on the outside. Into turn number 3, Clemens dips her way down low. Going to try and close the door on Price, and he does so. Ty Clemens from 10th to the lead. Into 1 and 2, Price going to try and battle back on the outside. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. Price has some momentum in a run. Through 3 and 4, Clemens going to try and close the door. He doesn't need to. Price with Pistolacker right in front of him. Price is able to clear him, though, but so is Clemens. Hanna has fallen back to 3rd and settles in. Through 3 and 4, Price tripped over the cushion through 3 and 4 that time. 3 laps to go for Ty Clemens. Clemens has methodically worked his way through this field, and he has been patient and smooth down on the bottom of the racetrack. Slides way up this time through 3 and 4. 2 to go. Clemens now running low to mid as they come through 3 and 4 this time. Price is going to have to wind her up and clear some ground before he catches back up to Ty Clemens. Clemens takes the white flag with a 1.2 second lead. Down the back straightaway and into turn number 3. For the 4th time in 2026, Ty Clemens is going to pull into victory lane at Electric City Speedway. Joey Price in 2nd and Colby Hanna in 3rd. For the 4th time in 2026, three and 4 sound totally different, Ty. In victory lane, okay, green to checkered, but you still drove up from 10th. Walk us through that charge.
Man, I thought the top was the place to be just by looking at the track and watching the B-mods before we came out there. So, I don't know, for 10 laps, I just held it wide open around the top, kind of like the 11 and the 28 we're doing. And then I was like, well, I can't go through them, so I'll start trying to go underneath them. And I was like, by golly, I think I'm getting closer to them. So I just stayed down there, and pretty soon they were behind me, and I like it that way.
Go ahead and plug your sponsors for us.
Man, we got a ton of people helping me. You know, biggest help is Shane Carey back in Arkansas building this PCD chassis. These cars have been awesome for me for 5 or 6 years now. John Rolfe does the shocks, TDS suspension, and then the financial sponsors, Miller Genuine Draft, Northwest Concrete, Lee Concrete Pumping, Custom 2, Alpine Surveying, Napa Belgrade, Bank of Holland, GDC Spooner, you know, and Big Sky Tint. Anybody else I missed, I apologize, but all those guys help out a ton.
Ty Clemens for the 4th time in 2026 is in victory lane.